the tape and do some exercises. I can wait.
Okay, we're back. We can stuff more meaning into a math expression. Sure we can, why not? We've come a long way, you've come a long way, and we're proud of you. But there's still more yet to learn. We have learned powers, we've learned roots. Now we can put the two of them together and basically say both at the same time. This is the fourth thing that the standard mentions. It's called a fractional exponent. It's laid out like this. Fractional exponents, here's an example. You have a number, call it x, and you have it a number in the exponent slot or the power slot, but notice this is a fraction. It's not just a whole number. So what does that mean? Well, this x is being taken to a fractional power. Could be read x to the 2/3 power. Notice 2/3 power. What does that really mean? Here's what it means. The sad reality is that this means to raise the number to a power that is on the top of the fraction, the numerator, and then take the root of the number that's on the bottom of the fraction, the denominator. So an expression like 5 to the 8/3 power means that I have to take 5 to the 8th power. That's 5 multiplied by itself 8 times. That would come out to 390,625. Just so happens I used the calculator earlier. Then I would take the root of this number, and I would take the third root because that number down there at the bottom of the fraction is 3. So you see there's big marching orders here. A lot of work represented by just this fraction being there. I need to take that number, the base, to that power, and then I need to take that root of whatever I got of the result. If I do take the third power of 390,625, I get approximately 71.9. Once again, done on a calculator. Okay? All roots can be stated as fractional powers if we so choose. All I need to do is use a 1 for the top of the fraction, and I use the index of the root for the bottom of the fraction. I hope you know what I'm talking about when I say index for the bottom of the root. That is to say, here we have the square root of 81. So there's an understood 2 to be there, right? The index of this is 2. Understood index of 2. If I were to write this as a fractional exponent, I would put 2 in as the denominator. I would put 2 as the bottom of the fraction, and I put a number 1 as the numerator. It could look like this. So the square root of 81 and 81 to the 1/2 power, they actually mean exactly the same thing. Both would be equal to 9. Moving along. Oh, we're done. Bye-bye. Work hard. And remember, review. These are what we covered in this video. An opposite. That means to make a positive number negative and to make a negative number positive. That's what opposites do. They attract too, so I've heard. Reciprocal means to flip a fraction around. The top, that is the numerator, goes to the bottom, and the bottom, the denominator, goes to the top. Moving along, we learned about taking a root. This is an operation that undoes the raising to a power. The index tells you how many times the original number was multiplied by itself. And we're looking for the number that was, in fact, multiplied by itself. That's what taking a root does. Fractional powers. This is a very compact way of saying to both take a power of a number and take the root of a number. You should take, then you should take that of that result. Here's some helpful websites you might want to check out. If you'd like to get a copy of this PowerPoint presentation, it's going to be posted up to worldofteaching.com. Just look for Algebra Standard Number 2, Part 1. It may be broken into several parts as well. Also, of course, you're probably watching this video on YouTube or TeacherTube. It's going to be posted to both places. Thank you very much. We'll be doing more videos soon, and have a pleasant tomorrow.